I would also like to acknowledge the Bank of New York Mellon, who is also a sponsor of this. Let's give our sponsors a round of applause. And now this is a very special moment for me because I often tell the founders that I still get chills when I'm in their presence. For their vision that they had for this organization. So we're going to give each of our 4 founders here, Frank Ross, Michael Winston, Ron Benjamin, and Earl Beguette, in that order, a chance to address you.
Good afternoon. My reflections are really more thank you. I'm going to say thank you to my fellow founders and say thank you again for your support and for your continued friendship over the years. To those many that came after me and the founders and gave of yourself to help NABA develop the vision that we had for NABA, I also say thank you. And to those that will take up the mantle in the future and take NABA to new heights, to heights that the leaders of today cannot even imagine, I also say thank you to you in advance. Always remember to act on your dreams and to follow your passion, because that is what the founders did some 40 years ago. As I finish, I'm going to leave with you one of my favorite Bible verses. It's one of the verses that I use every time I get a chance to speak. So some of you may have heard it in a speech you may have heard me give before. It comes from Psalms 37, verse 25. In that verse, David says the following: I have been young, and now I'm old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. So what I'm going to say to you is stay true to your beliefs, stay true to your faith, stay true to yourself. And if you do all that, you will always, and I say always, end up on top. So thank you, everyone, and thank you, NABA.
Greetings from Indianapolis, Indiana. Winston Churchill once said, I am very easy to please, just give me the best. My visit to New Orleans to celebrate NABA's 40th anniversary pleased me very much because it was the best. It was the best because I had an opportunity to see and talk with some old friends, meet some new people and talk with them. I got a few hugs from some beautiful women of all ages, and for that I say, thank you, Lord. I received many firm handshakes from some dynamic young men. I won a book written by Donna Brazell as I attended one of the most enjoyable luncheons that I've ever attended, honoring the women of NABA. I saw a little bit of New Orleans, particularly the French Quarter. I had a few drinks. I even did a little bit of dancing to Frankie, Beverly, and Mays. And I gained some renewed respect from my 17-year-old son, and that's a blessing. But I really want to thank NABA for inviting me back into the NABA family. It's very nice to be around young people, middle-aged people, and a few old people, striving to make NABA a better organization. And it reminds me of one of the songs by Curtis Mayfield, which says, keep on pushing, keep on moving up. And I urge you to keep on pushing, to keep on moving up. Continue to move forward. And remember that each and every one of you can make a significant contribution to this organization if you work together. And it's not important who the founders were. It's not important who the president is. What's important is we have an organization that embraces who we are and respects who we are and works towards making each and every one of us better at what we do. So I thank NABA, and I look forward to having a few more drinks and a few more opportunities to dance with some of the lovely young ladies who are here, and even some of the older ladies.
Hi, good afternoon. Ron Benjamin. I'd just like to thank you for inviting me here this afternoon, and also to thank NABA for the recognition and the award that we'll get for our participation in NABA. But most of all, I'd like to thank you for the honor that we've gotten from NABA over the years. And I know that I can say that on behalf of all the founders. Specifically, you remember Donnie Bristow, one of our founders who is now with us. I remember meeting him one day, I think right before the 20th anniversary. And, the 30th anniversary. And he says to me, Ron, I've been at NABA, and boy, they're great. There's so much respect for the founders, and they'll welcome me, and he was so elated with the fact that NABA recognized him as a founder and was pleased and treated him with such respect. And he said, Ron, you got to get back involved. You got to come out, So, yes, I did attend the 30th anniversary, and on occasion in New York, I've been involved with NABA annual meetings. But as you know, Donnie's no longer with us. But still, I know that he was very honored and, and I guess respected and loved NABA as an organization. But I think at this point, when I consider NABA as it is today, yes, when we conceived of NABA, we needed support for ourselves. We were clinging, and we needed an organization to help ourselves in this new profession where African Americans were not accepted or supported at that time, and this is back in the late 60s. And that's what we conceived of, is basically to support each other and and give us that support so that we can move forward and strive as young CPAs. But then when I look at NABA today and what it has become, you've made NABA what it is today. And because of that, we as the founders, would benefit from the fact that we've, started this NABA, but it was really all the NABA members, you, the past presidents, and the leaders of NABA that has made NABA what it is today, and which then gives me pride to be a member and a founder of NABA. So I thank you for being NABA and for making NABA what it is today, which then I'm very proud and I honor you guys as members of NABA today. Thank you.